Well, happy solstice, everybody. This is going to go into the DIY series. A lot of questions about how to calibrate your hose and sprayer. Now, this is going to be the real calibration. So, as you all know, I do use this Ortho Dial and Spray. I like it. It's easy. It's very simple. The flow of water on here is limited to 2 gallons per minute. Now, I've tested this a few times with my trusty bucket and my stopwatch. So no matter how many times I do it, it's 2 gallons a minute. So that's pretty easy to calculate out. Now, depending on the product you're using, this here's MicroGreen, and let's say I'm going to go ahead and put that out at like a 6 ounce per 1,000 square foot rate. Okay, it helps to kind of know your lawn and have walked it and understand what your footage is, but I would only require, if I was spraying 1,000 feet, 6 ounces of product in here, which is not very much. It kind of keeps it down here in the bottom if I was only doing 1,000 square feet. So this container would allow me to do up to, say, 5,500 square feet, going to the full 32 ounces that's on here. So, you know, you have the potential to spray 5,000 square feet in this one container. Now, the most important piece on here is knowing how to work the dial, all right? And this dial does not equate to the product that you're putting in. So if I say put out 6 ounces 1,000, you're not setting this to 6. That's actually just how many ounces will be coming out per gallon. So that means that, according to this math, if you put 6 ounces in here, right in here, set this dial to 6, it would be empty in 30 seconds, okay? Because 1 gallon of water will have passed through and pulled that material out. So you're not going to want to spray it that high unless you're trying to just roast through something, and I don't suggest that. So in order to have a nice, relaxing time, you know, you can set this down to, say, the 1 ounce section. So there's only 2 ounces of material coming out every minute, okay? Or 1 ounce per gallon, 2 gallons per minute, 2 ounces per minute. So you can take the time and really water in your lawn. So I was at a hardware store the other day, and something caught my eye. Scott's Miracle Grow product that is going to show a picture here. It said 2-in-1, and I was looking at it because I thought maybe it was weed and feed or something like that. It was a liquid fertilizer, but no, the 2-in-1 that they were referring to was you are watering and feeding your lawn at the same time, which is pretty cool that they can get watering into the bottle. So, you know, I would just like to step this game up one further. We're going to call this a 3-in-1. It's a 3-in-1. You are going to feed your grass, water the grass, and get exercise. People have always asked me, how do you get exercise into a bottle of fertilizer? And I say, it's simple. There's this. When you do this, there's some shaking involved. You have that. You have the movement. It's all in there. We're just like total health conscious over here, wanting to make sure that not only you have a healthy lawn, but a healthy body as well. So, back to this. It's very simple. Walking speed is key, and really as the next few weeks go on, and there's going to be more information about the 1801 fertilizer product coming out for you do-it-yourselfers, you need to know how to use these, because you're going to want to get good even coverage with that material, because you're going to be putting out nitrogen, which anybody who's been using the biostimulant packs up to now knows you really haven't been doing that unless you had some 700 or 402, then maybe you sprayed on some trees and shrubs and things like that. So it is vitally important. And when we start looking at some of those rates on say the 1801, you're going to be running at 15 or 16 ounces per 1,000. So, you know, this container will do 2,000 square feet. So again, you're going to be able to just sort of walk and move, and when you're putting out higher volumes, you can change this dial up to walk to your speed to make sure that you're getting everything out. But we'd like to see you cross back and forth and back again. Now, if you want to calibrate your hose and sprayer, it is as simple as this. get a bucket, okay? Set a timer for 1 minute. Without anything set in here, you can turn this dial to off, okay? So it's not trying to draw anything. There's an off feature. And pull this trigger for a minute. And that way you can see exactly how much is coming through, okay? And it'll just flow the way that it's supposed to. And you'll find that you come out to this 2-gallon rate every time. So it becomes very, very simple. So that's really all you're having to do here is know the footage of your lawn, okay? Fill appropriately. And if you have a small lawn, and you would have seen this in a video I did maybe a month ago, you know, you can take this and say you only needed 6 ounces, fine, you know, put it to 6 ounces and then fill the rest of this with water so that you're not rushing to try to get things done. And that way you can still get that 3-in-1 exercise, feeding the lawn, and watering the lawn at the same time. So I'll put the little mathematics in the comments section so you can see how to calibrate. But just again, you know your walking pace. You're getting 1 gallon out of this every 30 seconds, 2 gallons per minute. Your nozzle on here, it doesn't matter what it's set to, it's still always going to have the same amount of water is going to come out of either one of these tips that's on here. And then you're just setting your dial basically to your walking pace, your speed, make it comfortable, and just enjoy your time on the lawn. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them below. I will do my best to answer, but hopefully this kind of helps with everything you guys are dealing with out there. And just get out there and enjoy that 3-in-1 application. I'll talk to you soon.